The film I'm about to talk about is easily a lock for the top 10 best movies of the year, and I will not take any saybacks for that. So let's just get to the review. Welcome back, film fans. It is Brad from Let's Be Real Brad, and today in the channel, I want to talk to you guys about the brand new black comedy drama film called The Banshees of Inisherin. The Banshees of Inisherin is written and directed by Martin McDonagh, as it stars Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, Kerry Condon, and Barry Keoghan. The film's about two lifelong friends who find themselves at an impasse when one abruptly ends their relationship with alarming consequences for both. So going into this film, I didn't know a single thing about it, having not seen the trailer, not even knowing the description of what this movie was about. And I had the chance of seeing an early screening for this film last week, and I just didn't get the chance to review this film, but I think it was really good for me to do so because I haven't stopped thinking about this movie since I watched it, as this is easily one of the best films of the year. And I think this is because that the movie is a very simple, straightforward story, but it works so well in this movie, and it really dives into the layers of these characters of loneliness and relationships that we have with one another, and love, and how depressed people act and think. I could truly relate to this film in many different aspects. So I really love this movie, and I just can't wait to dive right into each of the positives I have. And as I always start with, let's do with the performances, as Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson are undoubtedly going to be nominated for Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor respectively, as they are phenomenal in these roles. You can tell they took a ton of time to really capture who these characters are. These characters are extremely layered, and they have so many flaws, but their characters also have a ton of little mini arcs throughout the film that I didn't realize until I actually thought about the movie after, and their performances are absolutely amazing, especially Colin Farrell. I mean, the guy is so extremely talented. He's one of the most underrated actors working today, as well as Brendan Gleeson. I also found that Kerry Condon, who plays the sister of Colin Farrell, was excellent in this movie, and I would love to see her nominated as well, and I can't wait to see more films of her because she was awesome. Barry Keoghan is also in this movie, and he is just great as always. One of the best aspects about this film has got to be the screenplay here. Martin McDonagh is easily one of the best screenwriters working today, as I feel like he has a true understanding of what makes characters so great, but how characters are the ones that are supposed to make the story move along. And I always find that his films have been so layered with so much intricacy and details to his characters that just feel like it was a lot of love and effort that went into it. This movie is also one of the funniest movies I have seen this year, that is loaded with so many different jokes, that truly relies on the screenplay, that it has some of the best written jokes I have heard all year. But this movie is also one of the saddest films I have seen all year, as my wife and I were very emotionally disturbed after we watched this film, because it just went a direction that I didn't think it was going to go, and it just broke us. I mean, this movie is so heart-wrenching and sad, and you just truly feel for these characters. They just feel so real life. It is an emotional roller coaster ride from beginning to end. I also found the presentation in this movie to be top tier, as the direction is fantastic, as you would normally expect from Martin McDonagh movie. The performances are excellent. The shot selections are phenomenal. I truly love how the shots of this movie are able to give this movie a ton of life, especially because this movie is a very dialogue heavy film, and I never felt bored at any point in this movie. I also found the cinematography to be excellent, as well, as it easily could be nominated at the Academy Awards. This is such a beautiful looking film with tons of great lighting and colors that are just spread throughout the film, as you really feel like you were on this island. I also found that the music and the editing are really good as well, especially with the music feeling like it is so appropriate to this time period and to the culture. Everything about the film film just feels like there was a lot of love and attention that went into making it feel so personal. And I think people from the Irish community are going to love this movie even more than how much I love this film. And I think that's an awesome thing because we definitely need more Irish films. Unfortunately, I only really have one negative with this film that is sort of a spoiler, so I won't dive into it. But basically, there is something that happens in the middle of the film that I felt like could have been expanded a little bit more and just isn't as well written as some of the other parts of the movie. It could just be a little nitpicky criticism, but it does evolve into the third act, and it involves a character decision that I don't know if it would have happened in that fast of a time frame, and I feel like it should have been developed a little bit more. I think you guys may know what I'm talking about if you have seen the film, but that's just my small little negative. Overall, The Banshees of Inisherin is literally one of the best films I have seen this year that I cannot wait to go back and rewatch. It is filled with some of the best performances, best screenplay, and is literally one of the most hilarious films of the year. But be prepared to bring some tissues because this movie is going to break you. This is the type of film that anybody can relate to if you're a literal human being who has had relationships and the feelings of love and loneliness. This movie just does it all, and I think you guys should definitely go out and watch this film. I'm giving The Banshees of Inisherin a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for checking out this review. As I want to know below in the comment section, have you seen this film and are you gonna go see this movie? I can't wait to hear your thoughts about it. Before you guys check out this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you want to, and ring that notification bell so I can see you all in the following video.